G'day guys, welcome to Tuff Mud 4x4. This weekend we're getting to some rebuild series. This is the first one kicking off with Tyler.
Yeah. Alright guys, this is my FJ45 Land Cruiser. It's a 1983 cruiser. It's got a 4-speed, 2F manual. It's done a wash plug after taking Abby for her first drive in it. And there's Nan over here with her old Gert as well. Nan's bloody right into him as well, and that's where I got my little bit of fashion from.
Oh yeah, I'll do it for the intro.
That'll do, won't it? This bull bar is a lot easier than the original bull bar though. That's the bull bar off. Right, so now I'll pull off all the panelling to get to the front of the motor. And then I'll go from there. Now, the good thing about all these old girls is that it makes it very easy to pull all the panelling out. You can drop all the bezel down and pull side guards off. If I was really keen, I'd do the engine rebuild itself inside of the engine bay, but I'm going to pull it out to make my life a lot easier.
She had her eyes on the prize as the girl next door. You grow up quick when you grow up poor. It's the only way to LA that she knows. The Hollywood pose, teeth, tits, and toes. Didn't take her long to leave the boulevard. So many five-star friends with black credit cards. She'd try anything once, cause anything goes. It never comes easy when you're digging for gold. Cinderella when she's getting undressed, cause she rocks it like the naughty wicked witch. She'll be giving it cheap, that's why she's making 6 figures, working 3 days a week. Yeah, she'd even break a promise.
Radiator's out and moving on to the motor.
Just shaking hands. Make it twice as hard as anyone can. She didn't make it this far by just shaking hands.
None of this airbox is made to suit this car. It's off a diesel version. I've made it work because they have a different air intake for the snorkel, which is a bit easier to set up. Alright. Yeah, we'll disconnect all the alternator. Best thing about these cars, they are very straightforward and simple and don't take much to get running. As we know, when I was bringing it in, the car had pulled off the coil lead and car stopped running. I thought it was a fuel issue, but no. If Abby brings her camera around here, she'll be able to see what's causing our problem. in the engine bay here, I've done a Welsh plug for the cooling system, and it is leaking everywhere. As you guys can see, I've done a Welsh plug driving this car down the highway, and now she's leaking coolant everywhere. But I thought it was about time to do a seal rebuild on it, and yeah, nothing else to expect for a car that has not been touched for the 40 years that it's time of running. Not bad for a 40-year-old exhaust. Yes, I'm going to go pacemakers with, instead of extractors, with a set of 2.5 inch right through to give this old girl a bit of a nicer note. I've done nothing basically to this car besides give it a bit of a paint job and put a carby on it. It was me pops for quite a long time, and now I've got it, and I've done 5 years of driving in it, and now it's time to give her a birthday. Yeah, man, it's all guys. Done a good job on that last one, didn't I? She's all reading out. Alright, so guys, as we were talking about, this will be our first part of the rebuild series. This is, as I said, me FJ45 Land Cruiser 1983, 2F with a 4-speed. We also got T-Bone doing his Nissan GQ Patrol. He's blown his motor up. I have not. Patrol things, guys. Anyway, this cruiser's done fairly well. She's 285,000 Ks on her. Still sticking strong. She needs a new seal kit put through the motor, and I might as well do. Well, I've done a Welsh plug, taken Abby for a first drive in it, coming home from that on the highway. Still got it home, of course. Cruiser things. The old Gert needs a whole new seal kit anyway, so I'm going to go through and do that. Put a set of pacemakers on it and 2.5 inch exhaust through it. The cruiser body will be getting a bit of work itself, as cruisers are, they rust. Good reliable motors, but everything else around and gives up before they do. So Abby, what have you got coming up with the new merch in stock and the website?
So 2025, we've got a new website coming for Tuff Mud. In a couple of weeks.
Guys, look at that. She's fucked.
I'm going to have to beep that out now. We have our first lot of official merch coming out featuring the cruiser.
And the cruiser itself.
It'll be our heritage range with the logo, jumpers, vests, t-shirts, jackets,
stickers, the whole lot.
Stickers, everything. It's pretty exciting, coming along with a brand new website. But yeah, we've also got T-Bone's rebuild, which will be interesting. He's getting parts for it as we speak. He picked up a block yesterday.
As he found out that his block is damaged.
And he got it from one of his TikTok followers, so it's always nice.
As I say, guys, you do help us out a lot just by liking and following our videos, and it helps us get around and wanted to get out and do it more ourselves. So, as you all know, you would have seen me MQ tried in previous videos. I will be leading Hornet Dream as in front as your leader. That'll be a good trip. Anyone who want to come along and tag along, it'll be a great trip away. Get around, meet some mates, and have some fun full driving out on the tracks, and a bit of a bush stuff going on, isn't it?
Yeah, going a bit of a party Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday up at Nottingham Plains. So yeah, good opportunity to come out, meet some of the crew. Apparently Hornet Stream's damaged a bit at the moment, the track.
Yeah, I was looking on new tracks, it's not showing anything either, so I'm not too sure. If we get stuck there, we'll just turn around and head back out to the freeway and highway and head back up to Nottingham that way. But
Yeah.
it's always worth getting out and having fun on the tracks and get out and see everyone and have some fun with the group.
Yeah, so that'll be a good trip. And then we've also got Tim's leading us up to the Grampians in September. We're going to do a bit of a decoy mission up there because we're not too sure what the fire has or hasn't affected.
Tim's also got some bar work and stuff coming along for his car. He's kitting it out in the new 80 because Little Red's no longer going to be with us.
Yeah, a little red. It'll be sad. The Hilux.
Feeling Hilux. Tim's put it up for sale and it will be sad to see it go. It's a bit of
Good
one
car.
of the OGs to the group and she went strong and yeah, it's up on Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. If you guys want to get on and have a look at it, it's a pretty good little rig.
Yeah, good car.
He's done plenty of work to it and it's good reliable car, but he's decided he's getting a bit old, I reckon, and going for some comfort and chasing some coils, unlike me and his old cruiser. It's at least spring all around.
Yeah.
No power steering and no AC. Good old days.
Yeah. So Kim and Tim are pretty happy with the 80. If you had seen the last YouTube video, we did a little bit of a conversation on it, I guess. But yeah, he's stoked with the 80, so some good things coming for that car. But yeah, little Hilux.
Cleanest 80 I've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah, tidy 80. It's
neat.
Smicko. Yeah, they're pretty impressed with the 80. Kim loves it.
I'm excited to get the cruiser out beside it and put the old girl up against the newer models. It's always fun. Yeah, other than that, all pretty straightforward and trying to get along and get more trips done. This year, got Tassie coming up next year. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, Tassie trip 2026.
Yeah.
We're not just going like one part of Tassie either. We're doing like the whole island in like a week.
Which will be fun. Pick out a couple of good tracks we have to go along and have a look. As I say, Tassie with two heads. We've got Abby over here. She's Tassie bred. She's always fun to get around and have a few drinks with. And of course my loving partner. Anyways, she knows the neck of the woods pretty well. It'll be my first time ball driving to Tassie.
Have you been to Tassie before?
No, I have not.
Damn.
So that'll be fun.
You might come back with a scar.
Yeah, second head.
Yeah.
Might pop out probably from there at some point. You know, Aussies, bit of everything. Yeah.
So that's gonna be a good trip. We're going Easter next year. Getting on the boat, obviously.
Yeah, fresh off the boat.
Fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
Catch up with some of my family, hopefully, over
there. Yeah, that'll be good. Finally get to meet that part of the fam.
Yeah. No pressure.
No pressure at all. Nah, I should be right. Bit of a lunatic myself.
And now we're just talking shit.
Of course we are. Typical cruiser drivers. Well,
hey.
She owns the Ranger. It's no better. So nearly a year or two back now, I went through and put all the new timing cover seal on and done a new exhaust gas because the old one was shot, and getting up one morning and starting for work, and being an old cruiser, she doesn't really like the cold, middle of winter. Filled up with a bit too much fuel and she went bang and blew me old exhaust gas, my new exhaust gasket in half. Abby will be able to see it from here if she wants to bring the camera in. Blew it apart in a couple of spots, and yeah.
Also, big shout out to Victorians against the Great Forest National Park. Carly over there running the show. Tuff Mud is a supporting brand of the movement to help protect our tracks and our bush a bit more. Currently, the Great Forest National Park proposal wants how many hectares?
355,000 hectares what they want to take away from state forests. Which
includes areas like Marysville,
New
G, Eldon, which are all massive places for shooting, hunting, fishing, four-wheel driving, even wood collection. That's where people go to get their wood to stay warm in winter.
And just to go out for a daily camping trip, a weekend camping trip away with your family.
Yeah, so moral of the story is keep our bush open.
We like to keep doing what we are doing and having fun. we all like to look after the bush too, so also take the rubbish home.
Yeah, take your rubbish home, help us out a little bit more to keep the bush open for everyone to use. I'll chuck a link to Victorians Against the Great Forest National Park Facebook group in the link.
Get there, get behind them all and give them a hand out.
Yeah. Carly's got stickers. You can get yourself a good jumper, t-shirts. Yeah, get behind them.
Oh, that's the end of this first series. Episode, we've got the motor out. We're going to be moving into the shed now, and next episode we'll start pulling the motor apart and start to redoing the seals in it. Yeah, like and subscribe to keep us going, and yeah. Happy.